Hello, hello, guys. We're back. I'm sorry I'm late. I totally forgot. I got lost. I just lost track of time. I'm sorry. We're back. We're back. Bob, yes, but the reason I'm going on early, I have a reason for that, is because it's NFP week, and technically I want to be out of everything at 11. So I'm actually looking. Normally with 10 o'clock news, I'm also a little bit careful, but now I'm sort of like, you know what? If there's a trade, I want to be done actually before 10 a.m. Or maybe be in a trade and be out of it maybe after 10 o'clock. So between 10 and 11. But I don't want to enter a trade anymore after 10 o'clock. Normally I don't trade before 10 o'clock, exactly like you. But with NFP week, Wednesday, I want to be out because I don't do well after that time. But we'll see. We'll have a look. Anyway, how much did we move? Let's see. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm looking at gold. Oh, look at that. I'm very interested in gold as well, guys. Look at beautifully how it hit this. Oh, it looks just beautiful. Some coffee. You see how they're leaving these equal lows? Hey, listen, Bob. I'll tell you one thing. If those equal lows are not taken before 10 o'clock, I'm going to trade after 10 o'clock. Yes. If these are taken before 10 o'clock, I'm not going to touch it anymore. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, we're going to watch this. I'm going to stick to the 15 minutes now because I just want to see where we are on the OTE level wise. I can still frame it both ways. Hey, Jim, how are you doing? I can still frame it both ways. I still have a bearish scenario and a bullish scenario, and it just depends what price action is doing. What did we do on the 4 hour here? 2 and the 6 o'clock. Okay. We did not take anything out. We're in a 4 hour fair value gap now. You see this? Hey, Jose. These red lines are all fair value gaps that I keep. Like, you see how beautifully here we respected this one here? We're bouncing between these two here. I'm so interested in gold, guys. I'm actually thinking, should I focus on gold more? Because gold is like a little bit cleaner for me too, but I might be wrong. Just look at the higher time frame. Hey, Michael Koch, how are you doing? I just don't like this here on gold. We took out this liquidity. Are we going to consolidate here, or are we going to move? So the reason why I want to start early is I want to have a look at the 8:50, 9:10 macro on a day like this, because we have the 8:15 news, right? What did we do at 8:15? What did it show us? 8:15. Ooh, we got a flatty here. Let's see. 0.5. We're exactly at 1.25 here. Done with silver. Oh, yeah. I hear that silver is very volatile. I've never really played it or ever watched it, but lost an XFA with silver. Up 25k with gold. Nice, well done. Yeah, I'm very. Are you also Trader X6? Are you bearish on gold this session? Okay, let's go to the 1 minute because I want to see how. What are we doing? I'm going to get rid of all these lines. I need to get rid of this. Okay, I'm just wondering. Hey, Jose. No, I live off my trading. Yeah, trading is where I live off, and YouTube is actually just for fun, to be honest. But since I've been streaming, I just trade less. But actually, it's doing my P&L. It's actually not hurting my P&L. I thought, oh my God, I'm trading less, but it doesn't really, because I'm more analyzing and I'm more going over price, and sometimes I just wait a little bit longer. But yeah, I live off trading. Yeah, I need to trade because I live in South Africa and I'm not South African, so I'm not allowed to have a job in the country. So I have to. It's my hey, yeah, Happy New Year, Tyrick. Long time no see. How are you doing? Hey, Dottie, Happy New Year. Also long time no see. Good to see you again. How's it going, guys? I'm just wondering if we can make it to 25,841 on the upside. It looks like we have to, I can't imagine that we're not going to take out that level again. I mean, I've been attacking that area for now. It's going to be number fourth time today. Last week I started, and every time it rejected there. And I'm just wondering now, if I'm looking at how price is setting up, and I'm looking at the range where we are from 25,730, we still have Asia high there, plus settlement price of yesterday. And we have some wicks which are descending. So back to the lab. Yes, back to work, Tyrick. You had too much of a holiday. Back to work, you. Go make some money again. If we could make it all the way to 841, hey, Tara, yeah, it was just very relaxing. I just had a lot of, I did a lot of binge watching, just hanging out with some friends, binge watching, and just relaxing. I was actually quite tired. Yeah, it was actually really nice. But I'm actually more happy that we're back into. It was just, I don't like long breaks, to be honest. But it was nice. It was good enough. I'm just want. I'm really. I'm actually. I was bearish first, right? I have a bearish scenario. I'm just wondering if we're not just gonna, if we're gonna spike up and go to all the way to maybe even 25,900. But I think once we go and we hit 841, we definitely hit 875. Yeah. I'm also thinking already positioning myself on NQ and with a very small stop loss. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. But it looks so bullish now. But this area caught me a couple of times already. So this one, in this area here, I'll show you guys. ICT went over it. It was very clear why I did not go. I didn't know yet. So I learned. But then I'm like, okay, but now, are you ready to go now? Then maybe. So this was a larger opening range gap. This whole yellow box here, this is just the remaining, but it was larger. So I took a step here, and I took a step here, and it just entered. And yesterday we took half. Still, there's a remaining, and this yellow box is still a remaining gap, but it was a larger gap at first, and we didn't even enter it. We just tapped into it here. We didn't even go into it. And here it just went a little bit into it, and then it left it straight away. And yesterday it went almost halfway. So we still have a little bit of a gap here. And I'm wondering now, are we going to take the gap? But now we have a 15-minute. I'll show you guys. The purple box is important. Why? Because of this one here. Now, technically we filled it to here. I'm going to move it a little bit higher to here. Let me do this. I'm going to change it. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not considering the wicks. I'm not going to consider the wicks. So I don't want to see rejection again. And it already got like two times. Yes, actually 3 times, because yesterday I tried it as well. Too early. I got right over here or something, 10 o'clock, something like that. So, and now it went, later on it went through. 25 is where is the max pain area. Yeah. Hey, but listen, I think once we go in this, I think we're gonna go higher. But look how it's positioning itself. We got a breaker here, future breaker. Look how this is going on the 15. I think I want to position myself already. We're in a macro. I don't know. I'm just this price action this week has made me a little bit insecure. Not insecure in the sense of yeah. Actually, it does. Normally, in the morning, I trade after 10 o'clock. This is my model. I wait for the 10 o'clock candle, the 4 hour. How are we doing on the 4 hour? How are we doing? What are you doing on the 4? See, we got a higher wick here than this one. So we might not even go. No, we didn't open yet, Bob. We still, it's 9 o'clock only. You see, this wick is higher than this wick. So that's a little bit. What do we do in the daily? You see this gap here also on the daily, right? There is still an N dog plus N walk in the N dog. Yes, I missed you. I was here when you went. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Reaching for the sky. Yes. December high here, equal highs. We've got an N walk. This is a really, really large N dog. That's why I marked it, which is totally with a large gap in it, right? So I'm like, oh, I want to go long, but maybe the time is not right. We don't have a gap here. Are we almost done? Two, two, two. Two, 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 two. Two, two, two. 3 consolidation here. Okay, we had some consolidation on the left here, so we are entering a similar area. So we might expect some choppy choppy. Let's see if price goes back into this area here. No, I don't think so because it's the 4 o'clock is here. Can't do that. What do you do at 8:15? Okay, hold on. Where's 657? 657. Where's 312? that's done. Head and shoulder, not that I look for this thing. Yeah, so I usually also don't trade before 10 o'clock, but because of NFP week, I actually want to be out of everything before 11 and position myself before 10 on Wednesday, on this specific day. But listen, if nothing presents, if I don't see anything that I feel comfortable with, I'm not going to enter. But, you know, we know we have equal lows here, but we have Asia high as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the good moves already before 10 o'clock. Let's see. Hey, so I missed the speech yesterday. Anyone knows what the Trump speech was about? The topic of the speech yesterday that he gave at 2 p.m. Eastern. I totally forgot to look into it. I'm just curious because if it's related to oil or something, or just I totally forgot about it. So. Yeah, Jim, I'm happy that it is solved because, and I'm happy that you guys didn't leave me for that reason. It is just a matter of not using the hub and just going straight to the into the laptop in this situation. Sometimes it's just a small thing you need to change, right? But it's such a big difference, crazy. Now, most people in the chat in London, they were bullish. We had, again, I think we had the opening range, or the settlement price is here. So our opening range gap will be in this area. So thinking about the opening range gap, if we are in this area right now, does it make sense that it goes now in this direction now? No, they might leave it now because we're quite close to the open, right? So it's 10 past. I don't think they're going to close it now before the open. I think they're going to use it after open. So I need to double check again just to make sure that I'm correct. I think it was 8:21-ish. Regular trading hours. Where did we stop? Yeah, here. This was the last candle. Yeah, it was this area here, but I think it was here. Let me go to the 1 minute. Okay, 8:31, and this is so the opening range gap is calculated from 4:15, not from 4 o'clock price. So the settlement price is at 4, and the opening range gap is to close at 4:15. So that's right over here. So that will be 8:21-ish, 8:20, 8:20-ish. Okay. So 8:20, we closed yesterday, and we are here now. So it's not that huge of a gap. So I don't see price really going up a lot now until open. So they're just waiting until the gap opens, and then we might fill the gap. Or fill it halfway. Let me just, I want to mark the box already. Just want to have an idea. What half, like if we stay here. Oh, look at that. This is, if we're staying in this area, this will be the midpoint in this area. And then we could go down, for example. Or we're going to go fill it all the way. If we go halfway, it takes out this liquidity here. Okay, we'll see. Okay. You know, 70% of the time, the opening range fills the gap halfway, right? Or I think it's even more. But hey, Jean d'Arc, how are you doing? Good morning. 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 It looks so bullish. It looks so bullish, but I've been fooled so many times this week. Yeah, okay. I'm you know, I just I have to have a good entry, but I think 841, 842-ish. Once we get over this level, 792 to 841, can I enter? I don't think it's going to go down before it hits 841. And it might even spike higher than 84. I'm going to write these levels down. 841, if we go over 841, 875. Where are all my pens? I think with all my pens. Well, my cats, they play with them, and then they are everywhere. They know everything that I read. They make it disappear because they love to see me look for things. I think they have fun together. Like, we got her again. She couldn't find her. I really think they do that. They're so naughty. Yeah, she. Understand right. So well, cannot find. This is also what they do. So I make nice notes, and especially the important ones, they just tear the paper apart. It's like this every time, and it's always when it's important. Here, look at this. They just tear it apart just for fun. Oh, there's a pen. Here we go. Bias. Yeah, bias. Jeanne d'Arc. In all honesty, at this moment, I'm a little bit. I can frame it both ways. I've got levels to the upside, so I'm going to go over the levels now. So if we are going to go over 25,792-ish, I do think we are going to go. If we manage to go over that level, am I seeing it correctly? 792. I think the next level up will be 25,841. I also have levels to the downside. So I'm more prepared for the downside, but I'm also preparing myself for the upside. 25,841. If we are going to go over 25,841, I think we should be able to make it to 25,875. And from there on, I need to reassess, I think. And I actually do think if we can go over that, we could make it even to 25,900. But at 25,875, I really need to reassess around because we have a weekly high in that area. So 25,850, I will take a partial there and maybe leave a runner to max 25,900. But we first need to get over 792. Let me just quickly make another count. I need to do some things here. That's the bullish scenario. 820. We've got settlement price at 820. So that will be between 792 and 841. So it's almost midpoint. Settlement price is at 820. We could reject, have a little reaction at 820. So that's just a question mark, 820. Okay, hold on. Damn, are we really going to go to 900? Who thinks we can make it to 25 900-ish? If we go to the upside. That's a long way. Is it? Not really. It's 6 standard deviations from the manipulation move, from where we turned at Wednesday this morning. Show you guys what I'm looking at. Let me make the 15. We go to 1.25, we have a rejection, then we go higher to 2.5, we might reject again. Just a retracement, and if we push all the way up, this is 6 standard around this area. So this is the area that I'm interested in. So then we finally break it through, we finally balance out this bloody area that I've been going to attempt for the 4th time. But I then will have my revenge. Oh yeah, my revenge, yes. Okay. Let's see, daily open. Oh no, it's not 8:20. I'm sorry, it's 8:30. What I said. I said 8:20, but 8:30 will also be an interesting point. But I think it's just 2.5. We go back to a breaker here. Let's say we activate this breaker on the 15. We go in this area, then we have a pullback to the breaker. We retest the breaker, and then we go back up. Yeah. I have 25,930-ish as well. Let me see. What do I have? 890. Actually, yeah, it's around 900 if we blast through. 884, something like that. I could even go here. 887, 880, 890-ish. Yeah, 880, 25, 880, 90-ish. We don't have anything there right now. I think the range cannot. I think the max range is until 25,900-ish. I wonder if we can go higher today. And let's see. Well, who knows? Nothing is. But we also could reject here at 2.5 and go all the way back into the range, right? I mean, anything's possible. December high, 26,112. December high is 26,112. Okay. 122. Yeah, I'm also going to trade micros, only micros for me as well. Yeah, 890. What have you guys been talking about? Probably a dream. Do I have a dream? Everything. Yeah, I'm dreaming of that trade. I'm dreaming of that little area that I've been trying 3 or 4 times, Bob. You caught me there. To go down that low, as we spent a lot of time down there yesterday. But a guy can dream. Hey, yeah, we're all dreaming. Hey, we keep. I will be so happy if that area is finally. You know, especially if you have. I mean, there were also a lot of paper trades to that area, but I had a few trades on my evals that I did that cost me a little bit of red. They were well managed, but I still hate it that it did not go into that area. But let's see. We're not going over 792, so we might bounce around a little bit between 758ish and 792ish now. Yeah. Is all my paper trades on? So my levels for the bullish side, those were the levels, and for the bearish side, it's just this opening range gap, an old one with all these levels right here. This is one of my, I mean, after 10 o'clock, if I'm still trading, I will, and we've been going up, I would target this area for a short, and maybe even lower, maybe even this area, and maybe the full opening range. We'll see. This is balance. We need to go below this level. So I would really, really, really love that. But let's see after 10 o'clock. Am I going to position myself already? I'm wondering. I think I want to position myself already for the opening range. Let me do it on a paper trade. Hold on. I'm not going to do it live. Yeah, hold on. I'll explain why I'm going here. It's a little bit risky because we have these, but I'm thinking maybe they're going to leave this for the, if we're going to go to the downside. I might be stopped out, but we'll see. Stop loss will be, I don't want 100 ticks. It's a little bit too much. But let's see. I need the full move. 25, 875. 875. It's my trade. Opening. Okay, I'm positioning. I'm not in, it's just a paper trade, guys. I'm not in a trade. I'm not in my ego. I'm just testing the waters. Why? Because we got an opening range gap coming. I think they're gonna go from 820 all the way into that range. We're already working our way towards it, and I think it's gonna go over that range a little bit. Let's see. I might be wrong. It might go down first and then go up, but we'll see. I want to try it. These are two. I mean, I kind of put my stop here. If I'm stopped out, I'm stopped out. It's a paper trade. Oh, I need to go to the 1 minute, by the way. $29. Yeah, just Karan. I'm also just paper trading now. Opening range gap coming in a few seconds. I think we're gonna go blast into it, but we could reject at the midpoint and then go back down, and then. But I might take my profit there. There we go. You see? Oh, it's not going down. Oh, I thought you were going down. Okay, let's see. 792, where are you? 820. Oh. Not too bad of a gap. This is just a paper trade, MJ. My TP is going to be higher once it starts going. So I was wondering if this is going to be the barrier. Damn, these are so strong, these fair value gaps that I'm using. If it makes it over this level, we're gonna run, I think. But if not, it's gonna reject here. We need to go over 792. Come on, push, 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 push. There we go. Okay, now we're going. This might be the manipulation move. If we're gonna fill this entry here, I think this is a manipulation. Then I might be short biased again. I don't think that the range. If we're gonna spike up, I wonder if we go higher than 25,900 for the full range, but we'll see. It's just a paper trade, guys. I sometimes do trade the opening, but then I have more. Then I don't have like a week of 2 days like getting feeling like a fool and just being wrong. But now I'm just paper. Okay, I like this. 1% fair value gap. We're already above it, and I think we're going to spike now. Come on, run. Just go through it. Fill the gap. Go into this bloody area now. This is attempt number 4. Keep going. Okay, we're over. Let's see if we can get to 841, and then if we start going into here, then we are really off to the races. 875. Oh shit, we have an N walk here. I didn't see that. 855. Oh shoot. We might have a little here. 855. Okay, let's see. There we go. Nice. Okay, come on, push. Daily open. Settlement price. Always gives a reaction. Now let's look at the 15. We're at 2.5. Pullback is okay. I won't be. It won't really annoy me, or let me just move this a little bit because I want these levels. Hold on, guys. Healthy pullback. I think I'm getting in my. I think I'm going to enter my account as well now. I think I've got a confirmation for a long. Let's see. Okay, 875. Oh, we've got an N walk here. Remember, 855. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh, go into the gap now. Come on. This is number 4. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm taking. Yeah, I should not take a partial because I should have confidence in the trade. I know where it's going. Come on. 875. 855. I didn't see the 853 is the. We do have an N walk there, but let's see if we can make it go. If it can just blast through the N walk, or are you gonna go already down? 840. Are you already done? No, you're not done yet. Previous day high. Okay. It's a really tough area. I mean, for some reason, it's just it's really. I think it. Yeah. Come on, give it to me, baby. Come on, go 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 go. There we go. Come on. 875. I'm out. At 875, I'm gonna just hit market order. Yeah, I'm out. Let's see if it makes my trade here. 875, and then maybe 25,900, and then this might be the Judas, and then we might go down. I'm just gonna. Okay, well done. Nice trade, baby. Nice trade. Oh man, I've been waiting for this trade so long, and I went in big just now. I made up a lot of money now. I made up my losses. Let me put it that way. Okay. Let's see. 875. Did we hit the end? Yeah. Okay. We've got to be careful here a little bit. We might have a retracement. I'm out, by the way. I'm out. I'm out. But I do think we're gonna go here. 875. But it could also just the N walk is here. We went all the way in the N walk. Okay, you are done. See, this was a healthy pullback here into the, and then this was a confirmation. Boom. Now fill the whole gap. Come on, come on, you can do it. Go 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 to 875. Go go go. I love you again, NQ. Now we have to be vigilant because we're at 4 standard deviation, but is this it for today? Okay. Yeah, be careful at 9:44ish. If it doesn't really have any, if it doesn't show any continuation, it might be done for now. We're also at 4 standard, but Okay, let's see. So I entered here on this confirmation on this wick with this. This was my stop. Boom. Okay, let's see. We can make it to 875, 873-ish. Just a little bit. Come on. You got only a few points. Just fill this, fill this. I actually don't. I wonder if we go high, if the range. If this is a Judas. And I don't know if we go to all the way up. I'm gonna reassess at 25, 880, 890-ish to see what it's doing. I'm actually looking for a short in that area. I don't know, all-time high. Yeah, you would think so, but it could also just stop and leave them for later this week, right? You also have to look at the, we're here at 6 standard deviation from the manipulation move, so I think this might be the end of the range, but we'll see. For the AM session, until 11 o'clock. So let's see, if this is the range, if we go down from here, or are we going to go further up? But I wouldn't be surprised if we have the end of the range coming in for the session range. Hey Tamir, how are you doing? I'm getting ready for a short. Why am I not tagged out? Yeah, baby, nice trade, good opening range trade. Okay, the gap is filled. Finally, god damn it. That took a long time. Okay, let's see if we can make one more leg up. Hey Bob, I like I said, I also don't trade before 10 normally, but if I really see like, okay, logic and the order flow makes sense, then I do take a trade, but technically I don't trade before 10. My model actually is on the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle, but right now how it's presenting itself, I think we might get also a nice short. Let's see. Let's see, we're going to go all the way in. We've got a massive gap here as well, right? Here and the end walk as well. So let's see if but I'm going to reassess in this area here. At the previous week high is very crucial to see what's going on. If we might reject from here to the downside. Go a little bit higher and then go back down. 25,880, 890. Let's see. Let's see how 875. What's going to happen here? Okay, this could be the range. I'm getting myself out. I'm out of the trade anyway, so it tagged into this level. This is level of importance for me. We went into here. This could be it. Let's see. Let's see. We go over this one here. Okay, 875 tagged. By the way, what are these little purple crowns? I actually don't know. I think that has to do with if you are, what does it say? Does anyone know what that means? I think it's when you are a specific, if you, I also wonder what that is. Some have number 2, some have number, I didn't even see, now you mention it, I think it has to do with how much if you're new, you get number 1, and if you are, I think it has something to do with that, right? Does anyone know exactly how that works in the chat? You guys have a crown, and are you a queen? Are you a queen, Bob? Queen Bob? Oh, you're a top country. Oh, but oh, so we have levels of, so the one. Hey, TV. So you are not. So it means 1, 2, 3. So 1 is the top. So that means then Bob is the top contributor, or and then it goes from 1, 2, 3, or. You're new. I'm new, and no. Okay, so no. Then TV. I think TV is right. Then I think when you are contributing the most that you contribute, then you get a crown. And I think number 1. So Bob, you I'm sorry, but you're not blah. You are number 1, top contributor. Applause for Bob today. Yeehaw! I should actually do that. I should actually applaud the number 1 then every day. But also the number 2. I saw number 2 as well. Who's number 2? Oh, Trader X6, number 2. Yay! Hey, no, but hey, guys, no, but it's actually, I didn't know that. But it's very important, the amount of chats, apparently. I didn't know that. So the more the chats I have in a session, apparently, the algorithm looks at that. Grok told me that yesterday. And I was like, what? And also, we had also number 3. Trader X. Do you have number 2 and number 3? Hey, that's weird, Trader X. Oh, you made it from 3 to 2. So somebody else is now number 2. Because I see you here at number 3, Trader X6. And oh, okay, we're going, guys. 25, 819. Next stop. 25, previous week high. Let's see if we can make it. Are we going to tag it? 893. All hail to the Queen. Yay, Queen Bob. Now we'll make you a king. We're not going to call you a queen. But hey, we have a new number 3, guys, because Trader X6 made it to number 2. So who's now number 3? I have no idea. I also had one person. He for some reason I can't see him. Apparently I can also change live chat to top chat. And there was one person, suddenly I couldn't read his messages. So luckily we have Discord. And he says, hey, did you block me? I said, no, why would I block you? Well, I've been saying things and you never respond and I don't see and he said, are you reading my chats? I said, no, I haven't seen you for a week. And then we figured out that he wasn't visible anymore in chat. But then I have to change it now to live chat to see him. So all these things you're just learning. But anyway, let me quickly look at gold in the meantime. I wonder if we are, what time is it now? 9:57. Oh, we almost have the new 4-hour candle. I'm so excited. Okay, gold. Okay, I don't like, you see, gold is just, I don't like gold yet. Opening range, we are not going into it, so we're consolidating with gold. So, okay, gold, never mind. I'm going back to my boyfriend NQ today, because he's been nice again. Oh, we got news at 10, right? Okay. I wonder if we are going extending over 25.9, if this is the range, a little bit, one more leg up maybe. Let's see. I could be wrong. I'm not in a trade anymore. I already made my money. But I will. Should I enter? Hold on. I want to go for a short. Okay, I'm gonna reassess at 25,900-ish. What price is doing if I'm ready to enter a short. Or are we going to go into this gap here? This here. And walk here, 980-ish. Or are we going to, okay, so what I'm looking at, guys, I'm looking at this one here. I'm looking at this, if this is a rejection block. Right, you see this one here? That's my only concern for now. I'm wondering if this is it for today, if we're rejecting here as a rejection block. That's it. That's why I'm looking at this on the daily. So the question is, if this is going to be a rejection, are we going to have a candle to the downside, or are we going to expand? It looks like we're going to expand, right, on the daily. One, two, one. Yeah. We rejected this one in here, then we went down, but we took out the high first. Okay, 10 o'clock. Attentiones, attentiones, attentiones. I want to go for a short, but I'm not sure yet. I would rather have the 10 o'clock go up a little bit and then go down for a short. But now if it's going to go down, we might go back further up, right? It's going to go dump to here. 754. Yeah, I think we're going to go down now. I think this 754 is in play. Let's see. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. PMI dump. I think it's dumping already. I don't think it's going to go. I think the range is in for the AM session. I think it's not going to go up anymore. 10-3. Let's see. 1027. 0. 900. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna go one more leg up. 900, 25, 900. Let's see. $25, 900. Let's see what we respect or disrespect this one. I'm gonna get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this volume imbalance anymore. You want me? Oh, and Q and Q and Q. You're such a feisty little beast today. Nice price action today, right? So far, I mean, it's really it's clean. Algorithmic. Respecting levels. Oh, disrespected this one here. Okay. You want me? Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Oh, I love NQ so much. How much did I? Pa, 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 hum. Now, where is the event horizon between these two? 921-ish. Okay. So 930-ish. I'm not gonna make it. DTS, ma'am, how you learn ICT? Well, he has a YouTube channel, but in the Discord, I made for beginners, especially just the beginners to start with for the core content. The most important thing when you start is the core content. And that is just the basics, like understanding how smart money thinks and just basic stuff like the PD arrays. That's where you start. And from there on, he actually said it's best to go, well, I think 2022 is then the next important thing. And then you can go backwards, starting from what he's doing now, and go backwards instead of going through everything. So you guys are lucky. If you start now, it's much easier because he now he goes, well, he repeats a lot of things, but his latest videos are a little bit more compact and more to the point in the sense of that I don't know if I would have wanted it any way different, but I think it's a little bit easier now when you work backwards from 2025, but you have to have core content. So what I did in the Discord, I took out a few months of the core content, which I think are not necessary straight away. So it is a little bit shorter than if you go through month 1 to 12. Can you refer any book or channel? No, everything is on YouTube, and the channel ICT has its own channel, and you're here. This is a good channel to learn ICT, I think. The more practical, but there are many good channels. And ICT is coming out with his books, but he says you don't need the books. You can learn everything for free on YouTube. So. Okay, we are above the end walk. Hey Bob, how are you experiencing studying it and looking at the charts now straight away? Are you already are you using specific EPDOAs you're looking at, or you are studying or implementing? But DTS, if you want to start, you can look in my Discord. I have an ICT library, and I have it for only beginners because I think first I thought, oh, I have to do everything, and then I make it for intermediate. And I'm like, no, intermediate and experience, we know where to go, we know where to find. And if ICT does a lecture, the people that are really interested, they don't need to go through my Discord. But for beginners, if you go to ICT's YouTube channel, you have no idea where to go. Because there's so much and you don't know where to start, right? So I thought, okay, let me just make it only for beginners, core content, and then, you along the way you'll figure out, and people will tell you, okay, do this or do that. Well, an order block is a PD array, so. I think we have to wait until 10:30. Hey, Abdo, long time no see. How are you doing? How's it going, my friend? You said based on SMT between ES and Q. Is there bullish or bearish SMT? Oh, I still need my NQ back. My ES, I mean. I love my ES. Oh, here we go. Why is this always happening? It's so annoying. I'm gonna delete you. Oh, I want to go short. Oh shit! It already went. Oh yes, it's already doing my trade. Yeah. Okay. I think we're going down now. I think we're gonna dump. I want to get into a short. Oh, you're sick. Oh boy. I want to get in a short. What time is it? 10:16. My trade will be to here. Yeah, I'm going in. My TP is going to be here. I can do this. There we go. We're going to dump. We're going to dump now. Hey, I know the session ranges are, especially the ones between in the morning, are sort of like, yeah, it was 875. Yeah, but I wasn't sure this level or here, but it still could go up. But I'm looking, why am I going into the straight? Look at ES. It's going to do, I think NQ is the sixth sister. Just like Abdo. It's also a little bit sick. NQ is also sick. That's why it's slow. I hope you're feeling well, Abdo, soon. There we go. We're gonna dump. Oh, did I move my stop too fast? Yes, I did. I have to. I actually don't want to move my stop. If I make a mistake, I should pay for it. But I'm still not sure if we're gonna go. If we time is actually not right, guys. I'm actually not sure because where was here? ES 4 o'clock was here. See, we're here. Where is our 4 o'clock? I don't like that we're above this fair value gap. We just made equal low, so that means we might go into this range here and then yeah, and even go up. Two, 10:19. Let's see, we start dumping at 10:20 or not. $10.20 dumping or no? I said I had to wait till 10:30. I didn't wait. I'm gonna stop. It's just a paper tray, but I get I mean, I have to journal it. But this is impatience. This is me being impatient. I said I have to wait until 10:30, and I got in, and I'm gonna be stopped out. Um, that was me being impatient. When you have chop, you normally will have to wait until 10:30 before there's anything. It just chops most of the times until 10:30. Um, Sometimes it could happen that it goes into a fair value gap, and if it really would dump, you could have a run starting at 10:20ish, but I don't think that will be the case today. So this was really this was me being impatient. It's just a paper trade, but it's the same. I get like annoyed a little bit with myself, because sometimes it just, it is I am impatient, and sometimes, and even if it's a paper trade, it's annoying. Okay, I got stopped out. I need to journal this one. Hold on, guys. I think I need a pellet gun or a shotgun to shoot that rooster, but I just want to shoot it with a pepper spray ball or something, so it doesn't die, but it just just flies away. Chop, 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 chop. Now, Enki, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's a little bit unclear now, right? Let's see what GC is doing. What are you doing? What's that? Why are you? Oh, and Q. Oh, gold is moving to the downside. I don't know if I like it too much. Here, are we going to have a continuation into this wick, and we're going to stop here, so it's just very small. Not too keen on it. Would rather focus on NQ now, right? I mean, NQ is moving nicely. Let's see if we can get another leg up. You see we got equal highs here, equal highs right over here. So let's see. We also have equal lows. 1025. 1026. 1026. What is the 15-minute telling us? Ain't telling me shit. Only thing that I see that we got equals here. It's going to be 1 hour. Telling me nothing. You're telling me nothing. You're telling me nothing. Okie dokie. So you have become an inversion now. So you want to do have you? Yes. So if this goes up, you invert it. So you should be bullish up, or are you going to be bearish? What else can we see in this bloody mess? Oh, actually, I want to do something else. Where's the Monday range? That. So extending anyway. Okay, 2027. Are we gonna make it all the way up here to this end door, to this end walk, or are we gonna make it to 880, 890? Take previous week high. Yeah, I think I might be interested in another long up to 8 to 925, 900. I think we might have another spike up, right? It does look like it wants a little bit more. It has a little bit more room in the tank. 1028. Want to make another move to the upside, don't you? Yeah, C21. Let's see. Come on, give us a push. Gonna go for the weekly high. It's old. 28th December, last week's high. Let's see, we can make it to 900. Definitely should do that. Damn, this is a strong fair value gap, this one. You are strong, you're holding the fort. Gee, well, how many times have you been tapped into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times. And you're still not breaking. And we are above the end walk, so we are above the end walk here. So we have a closure above the end walk. Let's go to the 15. We can 15. Is it closing above? But it needs to close above this area here. This is actually more important because it just doesn't do it. So on the daily, let's go to the 3 days. Okay, so this is why it's so slow. You have a wick here, right? This wick here, it's always moves very slowly to the upside. .5. That's why. And let's go here. You see 0.5 matches with 900-ish. Oh, that's with the level that I called. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we can make it to previous week high. Come on, take previous week high. 880. So this is crucial area. Come on, NQ, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. NQ. Okay, so when it makes it around this area, I'm just gonna look how price action is behaving. So we got this area here, 900. So we are now at 880. So let's see how we are. So it's always when you are below, really close. Sometimes at a previous week high, you tend to see this. It just doesn't take it out straight away, right? It takes its time, and sometimes it rejects. Like for example, well, I think we're already above halfway. So we were here midway, right? And that's also where this area is. So I guess we cannot call this a rejection anymore. It's clearly not rejecting in this wick anymore. It's moving up now. So I think we're going to take out the previous week high. And then we reassess. That would be my max. Yeah, there we go. 25,900. Up to here, let's see, we can make it to 0.5 of the wick, or are we going to reject? If we're going to spike higher, or is this it, or are we going to go higher into this beautiful end dog that I have marked from such a long time ago, 11th of December. End dog. I don't mark a lot of end dogs, but this one was really. There's nothing in this end dog, really nothing. We went. Oh, we opened just this little wick, and then we went on this day. We opened wick, and then we left it. And also the end Well, the NWOG does have some price action, but the NDOG, nothing. Okay, let's see. 900-ish. What are you doing? What time is it? 36. Yeah, I looked at gold, but I'm not really interested. Look at this, these 4-hour candles. I just don't like it too much. I just want to clear. I just wanted a liquidity run, a continuation candle, but it's not giving it. I want this move. I want the move to the downside, not to the upside, because there was a large opening range gap which I have my interest in, and it's moving up again. So I'm not. I'll show you. I have to add one here. Here, the yellow box. This is the area that I'm interested in, because it's totally unfilled. And look what this is what happened with NQ as well. It just goes into and then it goes back up. I don't like that price. That's for me the price action that is just going back and forth in a consolidation zone. I try to avoid that. I think if you know how to play it, it's fine. But I'm not interested in those moves. I want continuation to the downside. See, it's just creating equal lows of equal highs. It's not going into this gap. It's just bouncing in no man's land here. So I'm a little bit disappointed in gold today, but it's okay. NQ is, we have fun with NQ today. NQ levels are nice. Okay, let's see. What time is it? 10:38. What are we doing here? Okay, this is crucial time. Are we going to go higher or is this a range? Are we at the top of the range or is this it for today? What are you doing, NQ? I don't think we are going to dump anymore to the downside now. It's not the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to either consolidation or are we going to go higher? Or we could actually do that. How many points is this? 140 points in 20 minutes. Ooh, that's actually a nice trade. I'm thinking, oh yeah, god damn it, god damn it, that's my trade. It's gonna dump to this level now. God damn it. Guys, I was just thinking about it and like, oh my god, is it gonna do that trade? And yes, it's gonna. It was impossible to enter on that one, right? Yeah. I think it's going to go to here, but I mean, I can't. I mean, even on a paper trade, I don't know that. I was just marking it out. Can it do that? That will be the trade, but it doesn't have a lot of time. Is it? So this is the. I thought this is the end of the range, and this is the dump. But I want this to be done before 11 o'clock. And look at that. Was a wow. That candle was really nasty. That was a 64-point candle in 1 second, right? Damn it, that was a nasty one. But hey, listen, it reacted exactly at 0.5 level here. But the only thing I'm looking at, if I'm looking at the daily candle, it doesn't look like we could go down. We're going to get bearish. Are you going to turn bearish or not? I just don't. I wonder if we're just going to go up into this end up here. I wonder how many people were taking, were long. and are taken by surprise by that, or a lot of stops have been taken out, right, with that move. It just took out all these stops, this whole area. So I guess I don't think it has to go down now anymore. I think that was the manipulation move for the upside. Why would it make a candle like that if it's going to continue to the downside, right? I'm even afraid to get in on a paper trade. Oh, ICT tweeted the first presented. This is the first presented here. Did Trump say anything? And now let's not get no politics, guys. Don't be nasty. We don't do politics here. Did Trump say anything? Just facts. We trade off it. We make money off it. Hey, Cornelia, how are you doing? Is there anything, Bob, going on in NVIDIA? That was the SME. What was that? No, you know, sometimes you have these wicks or those moves just after, just, you know, I mean, it's a few algos on. Hey, guys, it's NFP week. We technically don't want to trade after 11 o'clock. This is the reason why. That's why I wanted to go on early and not trade anymore after 10. I'm not putting my money on the line anymore. I actually did think, hey, we could go down into this level before 11. But now I'm a little bit worried. I'm like, oh, if we make a candle like this, why would we go further down? And if we have a wick like this, is this a candle so that we can continue to the upside, right? China tells tech companies to hold NVIDIA H200 chips, information. Okay, so we might get a dump. Okay, I'm going to paper trade this to the, I'm going to take this paper trade then again. Paper trade, stop loss, and I'm taking the same trade. TP here. It has to be done before 11. Again, about 350 points. I'm not trading anything on my account. I made my money already. We might even go lower. Hold on. I'm not putting my money on the line anymore. When I see a candle like this, I'm just paper trading now. Okay, I'm going to be stopped out again. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? If you think about it, if we make a candle to the downside like this, to go down. So it just makes a candle like this to take out all the people that are long. They have their stops here. So smart money is buying all these stops here, all these equal lows and they use their stops to buy their positions to go up. So this manipulation wick is just to offset everyone who is long. They took all the positions out, and they use it to go up. Yeah, so yeah, that's unfortunate. But hey, listen, you always need a good stop loss. But with a candle like that, sometimes it doesn't take your stop loss, right? You can be really. That's why again, I don't trade on. I do not enter positions anymore on my evaluations or funded or my live on Wednesday. After 10 o'clock. Normally I don't trade anything before 10 o'clock on the AM session, but on Wednesday, the Wednesday before NFP and before the Thursday of NFP, I've been burned a lot. And Thursday is my worst day, and also sometimes on Wednesday. So I'm very, very careful. A lot of people, when they see previous week high, you can always expect a pullback, right? When you hit like a level of liquidity. But you don't expect 70 points in one candle, right? you just don't see that happen. Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to get some nasty price action now. I think it's going to be nasty. Yeah, I might just be going back and forth, taking people out. I wonder if it's going to make a high or from here. Let's see. It's 10:48. Hey, Sifu, good evening. The breaker retest worked long. Yeah, hey, it wasn't bad, the price action, right? It was pretty good. Hey, I had a really, really nice opening trade. I think it was pretty good up until we got here into the chop a little bit, but still here, we had some, but it wasn't bad today. What did you trade? What did you have? The breaker retest, long worked, outgrade, long chopped, went to sleep with SL and woke up happy. Okay, that's nice. That's actually really nice when you just sleep through your trade, right? And when it chops, you don't care. Okay, we're at a 900 level. So most of the times I notice when you have like a level like this, 900, it tends to go, it does not really stop at 900. It always goes 20 to 30 points higher and then it reverses. I don't know if you guys noticed that too. Let's see, where are we at? Unless we were really, really going to go up. Okay, where are we now? Where are we now? Are we going to go to 924? 925? Could be. 816, 0.5 is 925. 925. 925, right here. Where are you? Oh, that's around the event horizon. Okay, I can see that happening. Event horizon is 925-ish. So that is this level here. But if you do that, then we might go even higher. If you go over, yeah, 925. I probably go to 50% the daily FUG upside. This was actually nice. I also just noticed. Do you see this? I'm just noticing this. This candle here, 1044, just retest the previous day high here. Just beautiful. We wick here, 1039. Boom. Check out all those equal lows are taken. How does it look on the 15-minute? Let me have a look quickly. Oh, that looks ugly. Ooh. Wow, damn, that's a lot of wicks. Eee. Yeah, I don't like it. I like wicks, but not to look. Oh, look. Look at the. Have we been trading this, guys? That looks ugly too. Damn, how can we be? How did we? I'm saying, oh, actually, price action is really nice, but look at this. This is really not nice, actually. I'm happy that I took this part of the trade and stopped here actually, and then I trade actually twice and I got stopped out, and I understand why. That's ugly, but this makes sense. This candle said everything, right? I just want to see how high it's going to go until 11 o'clock. I don't, the daily, I think the daily is just going to expand right now. I mean, it doesn't look like the daily wants to stop. Look at this beautiful candle. So beautiful, those blue candles. You are so beautiful. Beautiful candle. How many hours are left in the day? It's 11, so then we have 4 or 5 more hours left. I'm just going to watch till 11 o'clock, guys, and then I'm not going to trade anymore. I'm just curious to see if we have the daily. I mean, it looks like we have another distribution candle, right, on the daily. But I just don't know if we can go much higher. Well, it can do anything. And pom pom pom. Okay, how much news do we have the rest of the week? How much news do we have? Did we, how much points, how many points did we go up? 9, 10 points. Okay, we've got Event Horizons here, 921. On my FIP 2950 level. I don't know. I think until 11 o'clock. I think 9 to 5-ish is the high, but we could go higher after 11 o'clock, right? We could go down and then extend higher. The daily, I think if you look at the daily, it looks very like it wants to go higher. But I think until 11 or 11:15, I don't see us go higher than 925-ish. But I wouldn't be surprised if we go much higher, right? Let's see how far we can go. 0, yeah, 925. Let's see if we can spike up to that event horizon. And I think then we might get a retracement a little bit. Yeah. Somewhere between here and max 925. Yeah, somewhere here, this area. 10:58, 2 more minutes. Come on. Okay, so now 900, 900-ish. Okay. I do see it go higher though. If it's 11 now and it's stopping here, and this is the event horizon, then it's actually a good thing if we stop here. It sort of like takes a breather, might consolidate a little bit and then go up again. Or is this it, 900-ish? Oh, and Q, why are you so 598? Okay, I guess 898 is it then for now. Okay. It's almost 11. 11. Okay. 900-ish. Okay, well. I usually only calculate until 11-ish. I'm not interested. Well, I am actually interested in lunch and PM normally, but not now. But it's gonna go here for sure. There we go. Event horizon. Come on, tag. Yes, beautiful. Okay, are you gonna spike above it? What are you gonna do? Is someone still on a long? Is someone having a runner or something? I'm just curious. MJ, are you still in are you having a runner? That sounds really weird. Are you having a runner? That sounds like you have some kind of disease. But do you have a runner? Are you gonna go, Papacito? You short, really? Hey, listen. Look at the day. If you see a candle like this, Papacito, you cannot go short. You cannot go short when the price action is showing so much bullishness. Oh, sorry. Look at even the 4 hour. You have to look at the higher time frame, my friend. You cannot go short in when you have so much distribution to the upside. See, even the 1 hour candles, they're just going up, up, up. You really have to wait for a market structure shift from, and when you have a candle like this, when it goes down like this, this is just to take all the liquidity out at one time. And I was actually thinking, oh, it's going to go short now, but and then I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. If it takes out all these stops, it's just taking out these stops to make a move higher, right? So okay, so now it's interesting to see if we are getting into this end dog and are we going to, because if we go over this end, gosh, it's so strong. I guess that must have been good news as well. Um, yeah, no short yet, guys. If you see candles like this, it's suicide. No short yet. No short. I mean, it is really a very strong, very strong. But who knows? Where are we in the range? Yeah, the next step will be 9:45 ish. You can go all the way there. Wow, that will be that's mental. Are we gonna go all the way to 9:45? We couldn't do that. 9:26. No, I think this should be. Are you? Mm, to, 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 to. 0.924. Okay. 0.116. It's very bullish, right? Extremely bullish. I do think we might get a nice pullback now. I think the range now is done. Might get a nice, I think the high of the range is in. Let's see, 924-ish. Yeah, I think this is the range. It's and then it's just going to maybe go a little bit lower into this and then go back up. I don't think it's done going up. I would, but I don't know. But I think we might get a nice pullback now. Beautiful in here. Let's see, where's the 1 hour? We've got fair value gap here. We've got a wick here. It doesn't look like it wants to pull back, right? It looks extremely bullish. We're gonna go down now. Thinking of taking just a paper trade short. What time did you create? 11:03, 11:05. No. I created this one here, 11. It extended actually right at 11. That's very unusual. That news candle, hey Ronish, how are you? That news candle was a beautiful manipulation for long. The 8:15 candle, you mean? 8:15 news candle? The 8:15 didn't do much, I think. Or did I miss something? Oh, you mean the 10 o'clock? Oh, you mean this move here to the downside, into the opening range, and then go back up? Yes. But hey, if you would have taken this and your stop would have been here, you would have been taken out by that weird candle, right? So if you would have stayed in longer, if you didn't take out your profit here, this candle would have taken you out. This one is a nasty. This one is a nasty. Yeah. Ronish, only 2 at the moment. I don't think it was really. I don't think it has anything to do really with news. I think this is just price action, just taking out stops to continue the move higher. I don't think it's news related, to be honest, because it's just, this is something you see in the NFP week a lot, and especially in the afternoon, you will see after 1 o'clock and then at after 1:30, it just You get one more of these somewhere between close and it just takes out a lot of stops, and then for the move to the upside. I think it's just already programmed to do so. I don't think it's just because there's news they just put it in. And actually, it's sort of like telling that it might be very, very bullish, right? Because they just want all the stops to smart money gets in. You know, they offset everyone until here, and then they take those stops and they ride the move up. It almost tricked me myself that I thought, oh my God, I want to go short. And then I thought, no, why would I go short now? Why would they do this, right? It doesn't make sense for me to go short here. After smart money takes all the stops, and then I would go short, then I would be... $10.35. Yeah. This one. Did you? Yeah, a lot of people. I think a lot of people got taken by that. And it's also, you also have to remember, it's exactly at previous week high. So you have breakout traders, right? People that are thinking, oh my God, it's going to break out, it's going to go higher, right? So they see a candle like this, and they thinking it's going to break out. Now, I used to be a breakout trader as well when I was still doing a lot of retail. Because you know they think, oh my God, we're over a resistance zone. They think, oh, it's resistance, right? We're over resistance. So then they're going long here, and then they put their stop maybe below this candle here, maybe even here. Hey, we might just trickle all the way up. It's hard to enter once you start doing, when you see this, right, when it just goes up without any pullbacks. I'm not going to trade anymore anyway. I'm just curious to watch, but I'm going to watch it with one eye. It wasn't too bad today, but the chart still looks weird in a way. If I look at the 15-minute, it's still ugly, but I don't feel it was ugly. The opening trade was nice, but afterwards I don't know. It's a lot of chop here, weird candle, and just after this candle it was sort of obvious that we went up, right, because of them taking out all the stops. But then again, I don't know if I would trade this. I don't think many of you traded this as well, right? I don't think I would trade this, in all honesty, on a day like today, on this time. So, but in hindsight, if you look at this, it's like, oh my God, what a nice day! Look at that, all the way up. If you look at the 1 hour or the 4 hour, you think, oh wow, I wish I was there. I wish I didn't miss that day, because look at the distribution, right? 1, 2, 3, but it looks beautiful. It's so weird, right? If you look at those larger candles and you really think, if you're not trading it and you don't sit through these days, in hindsight, you really think that it's an easy day, right? But in a 4-hour candle, you don't see these areas, obviously. And this was from when? 9:41. Oh, it's just an hour. Okay, so weird. It takes like This is like just 1 hour, but I feel like it's much longer. But I don't know. It's like, okay, well, sitting 1 hour through CHOP and seeing this, it drains your mental capital a bit, right? If you are trying to get in and out, you get stopped out a few times. So that's why we don't trade it. MJ, probably take the December 26th daily candle, 25,935. I don't know. We are here. Let's see if we what it does, right? I mean, we do have one imbalance here. Where's the 10 o'clock high? Oh, here, low here. I wonder if the 1150 to 1210 macro is going to take out this low and then go back up further. I'm so obsessed with Prime. I mean, I can watch this all. I mean, even though I'm not trading it, I still like to watch. I don't know if you. I think you guys are the same, right? A lot of you are the same. Just want to see how it reacts and how it works. NFP week. Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys, because I don't think there will be much to do before the lunch macro. Any questions? Any comments? It wasn't a bad morning. I think we had some good action, considering looking at the chart. Tomorrow it's Thursday. I think I'll only paper trade on Thursday NFP week because that's my worst day according to my stats. Maybe in London not. Maybe in London I will put on. I might consider trading live or just my evaluation. But I think in the New York session, I think I'll just paper trade. I just don't want to risk. I just don't want to lose anything. You two have a wonderful day, MJ. Enjoy. Well, I think I'm going to continue. Nothing more to say than thank you. Yes, Saint. Hey, nothing more to say than thank you. How am I going to call you? I don't know your name. I think I remember it, but I'm not sure because the pictures are really small. I'm like, okay, at do I need to call you at nothing because you don't have a name anymore. No name, but thank you. No name. I thank you. I wish I could get up early enough to learn how you trade London. So, well, Bob, it's actually, you know, well, you can watch the. I know it's not nice to watch 3 hours of, but it's mainly so I can go over London. What I look at first specifically. So I use the macros a lot in London. So I begin at 2 a.m. Eastern, and then I always mark the 150 to 210 macro. Why? Because that macro comes into play a lot of the times, either in London itself or during the day, or the levels that are forming. If it's consolidation, for example, the 150, like for example, yesterday, I can show you. It was beautiful. Let me go into the 5 minute, and then we'll go to London yesterday. We'll go to 2 a.m. Oh no. Yesterday, was it? What day is it today? Oh, Eric. Okay, gotcha, Eric. Thanks. What day is it today? Wednesday, right? So it was 2 a.m. Here we go. Yeah, it was after 12. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for example, this was the 150. Where are you? Here you see we created. We were chopping here and we left the range. And now I always think, okay, when we form a range, for example, in London like this, so we can call that original consolidation. You see what happens when the market opened at 9:30. It took out these highs. I didn't see it in time because I just opened up my, because I technically don't trade, but I did take the opening. I did take another opening trade here because I saw, okay, we are taking this out, but the levels in London really help you. So even though, Bob, if you can't trade London, you still can look into the levels of London and prepare yourself. Okay, what did London do? Was it a manipulation? Because here you can see clearly that London created a manipulation move. And my gal, say for wisdom, she managed to catch this whole trade almost, right? So we created the London, the manipulation move for the move higher. Now, I actually thought we were going to go back into the range and go further down, but we did not. I thought we'd just go up to here and then maybe go down, but it was just, this was really clearly the manipulation, and London had the distribution, New York distributed. So if you can sort of like, see this, okay, London manipulated. So, but you could also, this was a little bit tricky because you could also say, okay, we have a manipulation, or are we getting a continuation, right? But at some point, the moment you start doing this, if you go above these highs, you're not going to go, you're not going to get a continuation to the downside anymore, right? Because you're already over this level here. So if you can't trade London, then you can, but I actually am going to do a pre-market prep and then go over those levels in London, how I use them in my New York session as well, because it's just intel. And that's why I'm never worried if I miss a trade in London, because I'm like, okay, I got my levels. Look in London, what we did here, we have equals. I've got all these marked down, all these levels, equals. We still haven't taken them out. We haven't done it today. I was looking for that short, but we haven't taken it. So, hey, listen, if we're dumping, guys, I've got my levels already written down. I know where I'm going to trade to. I know where we got equal lows everywhere, levels that are significant. And every time when you take a stab at a trade and it doesn't work out, you're like, okay, you know what? It's just not time for that level. It has something else. It's going to go elsewhere to take other levels. But it's all intel. And we still have this opening range gap all the way below here. So I think we're going to get a nice dump at some point. I don't want to say very soon because it can take a long time, right? Trader X6, you need maybe a couple of people to count my profits. How much profit? Okay, do you have money bags? How are your bags too heavy to bring to the bank? Is that it? But weren't you going short, or you went long all the way in NQ? Well, congratulations to you. Tell us your trade. Where did you get in? Did you trade minis? Or did you trade? Oh, you went all in, right? I think you said something like that. I get very nervous when people say that. Like, oh my god, I think you said something. I'm gonna go all in or so. Didn't you say something like that? Trader X6. How many? Did you pass a lot of accounts? Yes, and ashamed. Why are you ashamed? Oh, you gambled a little bit. You gambled and got lucky, or was it a structured trade? I think you said something like, I'm just going to go in and I'll see whatever happens, right? But it worked well. Hey, listen, until it does not. Until it does not. Oh, by the way, guys, talking about names in the Discord, you can change. I have activated the, if you want to change your name in Discord, because I got a few requests of some people, they couldn't change their name. If you want to change your name in Discord, you should be able to do so. If not, let me know, because then something is wrong with the, because some people entered with a Discord name and it was different than here, and they said, oh, I want to change it, and they could not. But I just see Seek for Wisdom is asking about the name. Oh, okay. Well, then we don't need to. I thought you said something. I'm going to go all in or something, like you were gambling. But okay, gotcha. But you did well, right? You're green. You're so green that you need help for us. Okay. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy that that you're green. No, no. Well, no, I do trade, but I have been the weeks before Christmas or before New Year. I did not trade at all. I did only paper trade it. This evaluation that I'm traded is my third day. So this is my third day. So let me see. Yeah, it's my third day today. So I've been trading my eval 3 days, and I need to put money in my live account. I do that on purpose. When I end of the year, I just take everything out, and then I have to refund. And then I refund it again to trade. Otherwise, I get tempted. With my live account, I just take it out and then I start over in the new year. So I just need to send some money to my live account again. So I'm going to do that this week. I don't want to do it in NFP week anyway, but I want to trade my live account again. That's, by the way, only I'm just going to activate my micros live account and grow it again. And then at the end of the year, I take it all out. 25,800. Let me see what I think. You think it's going to go all the way down to 25,800? Yeah. Or you think it's going to go into that wick? Oh, because we got a, oh no, it's not a flat bottom. You think you're going to go lower than the 10 o'clock open time? I don't know. I wonder. I'm actually also not too interested in anyway. Can do whatever it wants. NQ, I'm done with you today. I want to thank NQ and I want to thank all of you. But NQ was okay today. Oh, trader, you're always being top stuff hates you. Hey, be careful. If you make too much money, you're gonna get banned. They're all banning you. Do you have a Trader XX? Do you have an own account as well? Do you trade your own account too? Besides prop? Oh, you posted it. Okay, I have to look. 25,938 was 4-hour top. I'm gonna get some ice cream again, guys. I'm just not. I eat very healthy, but I have like a craving at night when I'm done. I have one unhealthy thing, and now it's ice cream. Not chocolate anymore. I had my chocolate, but now it's my vanilla ice cream. Personal account and Top Step only. Oh, you like Top Step, yeah. Okay. Well, we've got some people that are very happy with Top Step and they do well, so that's good to hear. Well, guys and gals, it was a pleasure again. It was nice to read some price and nice to have a green day again. Even though all the days have been, being, you know what I really noticed, that because I trade, I really have no, yeah, I have no shame in paper trading if I feel like it. And if people have a problem with that, I actually really don't care. But since I've started doing that more, and most of my trades that have been read are on my paper trades. So the moment that I trade my evaluation, so I haven't started my live account yet. That will be from next week. Even though my bad days that I like yesterday, for example, and the day before, I was really struggling reading price action, but I still had a few trades and I'm still green. So it actually helps me really, like my P&L is just, or the things that I'm doing is so much better now because the moment I don't feel 100% like, okay, I just don't trust, I just go back into paper trading. Those are the most times have been my losing trades. Because if I journal now, the most of the times I'm journaling my losing trades, which are then mainly also a few of my evals and funded accounts. But because I treat them equal, I notice that most of it are my and that's a good thing, right? I mean, I deviate back to paper trading because I just don't feel it, and then okay, it's a losing trade. So and because it's a losing trade and I journal it, you learn from it. So it doesn't cost me money. I learn, so it's a win-win. So I am really happy with, and I'm going to continue doing that. So I always say it. I'm very open about it. If it's just a paper trade, because I just don't want to put my money on the line. And a paper trade is for me a learning trade. Or a losing trade is a learning trade, anyway. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that I really noticed that, and I think I'm going to continue doing that. But I'll always be open about it. And I can highly recommend people to do that. If you feel like, okay, I don't trust it, just go paper trading. And if it's a winning trade, you don't give a F because, that happens too. My NQ upside is 26,139. Yeah, look at this. I think we're going to go into this range and look at the daily. Why would the daily go up here, right? And go so close now. Well, it could do that and go down, but if the daily has unfinished business, you want a daily candle go through here and maybe all the way to here, right? 97. What you have 26,139. 26. Oh, you think it's going to go all the way up here now? Wow, I will be. I don't know. For me, I can read it until 11 o'clock, and now I really don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. I really don't know. I don't have an edge now. But I'm going to watch it for sure. I'm going to watch it, guys, to see how far it's going to go up. I always reverse engineer a lot, like, okay, what's happened? Where could I calculate it from? What was the level that's being used because, if I look at the range, we're already at 6.5%. So I wonder how far can we how far could we still expand? But if I look at the daily, I'm like, why would you go down and make this, daily candle and then go down and then because I think it needs more. We need more buy side to the upside, right? So, but I could do that tomorrow as well, right? So we'll see. I mean, well, guys, you know me. I love tape reading. I can look at it all day, but we're not going to do that today. Not an NFT week. Next week, when we have a normal week, we'll do marathon tape reading sessions. But now, and I wanna do sessions that I also want to trade. Really, I really want to also be active in my accounts, and just, you know, it's more fun to be able to trade as well. Okay, I'll see you guys in London. Hey, I was trying to one thing. Hey, listen. Yes. I agree with you. Expect the unexpected. It could overextend double. Yes. But and if you can expect the unexpected, but I don't want to trade it because it's not. I cannot. I cannot put logic behind it, or I cannot calculate. It's sort of like. It becomes a gamble then, right? It could happen, but it also could not. So if I don't have an edge or feel like, okay, I don't have any logic behind it, or I feel I can explain it fully, I don't want to be in the trade. That's how I see it now. But that's why I love to watch and see what's happening. But there is something in the algo that you could figure out at some point that it's going to do it, right? So there's always something that it leaves a little clue somewhere that is going to do it. So, but anyway, yeah. Hey, that's the fun part. We are never done learning. And hey, Trader X6, if I may ask you, if you're 35 years in, well, obviously you don't get that emotional about trades anymore. But I'm just thinking more about the fun side of learning and growing as a trader. Are you still having as much as fun in? I guess you must be a lifetime student to be able to stay in the business and to enjoy it. I just want to sort of like, no, it's not a gamble. I know it's not a gamble, but you need to know what it's doing. If it's unexpected, it's a gamble. But if I think it's unexpected and I can't figure out the logic, I'm staying out because I don't have the knowledge yet. But I'm just 3 years, technically 6 years, but 3 years in. Every trade that I put on is not a gamble because I've got logic. I could be wrong because my knowledge is not sufficient enough. But everything is in the charts. But if you're just if you're a baby like me, 3 years in, you don't know everything yet. So it's unexpected for me. But maybe for an experienced trader, it's not, because you can see at some point, blah, blah, blah. So nothing is, I don't gamble, but hey, yesterday there was someone who says, you don't know where price is going. And I said, well, I'm thinking, yeah, when I put a trade on, I for hell know where the price is going. Otherwise I don't put a trade on. But you just have to wait for more intel, right? You just have to wait until you read the price action, you see your confirmation, you wait for a double confirmation. I have 3 or 4 confluences and then I get in. And then you still have you have to, be okay with your risk that you could be wrong because time is not right. Yeah, and I also think it's well, yeah. Well, we're speculators, right? We're still speculators. It's always a speculation, and you go with the highest probability. But hey, listen, I love this better than the casino. That's for sure. Inflation is your friend, and trend is your friend. Yeah. Well, anyway, but Trader X6, I just want to ask you, considering like if I may have those years as well, you never know what's in the cards. But 35 years in, do you still enjoy it as much as when you started out trading? Do you still acquire knowledge? Are you still looking for? How does it go? How would you like to? I'm just curious about how does it go if you are in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. How do you evolve as a trader? How do you does it become like something more routine-ish, or how do you change as a trader or as a person trading or learning? Or do you still consider yourself a student after 10 years, or are you sort of like, okay, 10 years in? I'm just curious how that works. I mean, I know how ICT thinks about it, but I'm just curious about someone who's been in the business and trading for so long, how you feel as a trader or as a lifetime. I don't know if you consider yourself a lifetime student or not, or you know. Yeah, share your mindset if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm just curious. I am no student. Okay, okay, I'm curious about that. Yeah. Learn the patterns. Yeah, everything is wash, rinse, repeat. But the time has to be right for things to move. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not too. I'm happy where I am with 3 years in. I consider it started for me really 3 years, so I'm really happy where I am. But hey, enough to learn. I do see myself as a student, as a lifetime student, and I think I will even see myself after 10 years as a student, because I just want to learn and keep on growing. Um, but yeah, I don't think it will become boring, right? The markets. Like, for example, why I'm asking is like, I love reading tape because it teaches me a lot, and I just love doing it because it just gives me insight, and I just enjoy. It sounds weird looking at candlesticks. Um, hey, Trader X6. I don't know if you see me, but I'm looking at all. I'm looking at weekly, monthly, daily, all day long. I go back and forth. Yeah, definitely. Higher time frame, and the 4-hour candle is my favorite as well. But anyway, guys, enough about that. Thank you, Trader X6, for your input. I wouldn't say that Trader X6, so that's your choice. I would not say that. I mean, I don't think so, but I don't think so. It just depends where you're looking at. But anyway, guys, again, thank you so much. I love you guys long time. I will see you in London, and for those that don't do London, I will see you back in New York. And drop me if you have any questions, drop me a line. Use Fisher weekly and monthly. Fisher, what is Fisher? Hey, we're going into the end dog, guys. Trader, what is a Fisher? Fisher, what do you mean? Is it a typo? Is it something I should learn about? Fisher? Do I need to go fishing as well? Do I need to fish? Use Fisher weekly. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you later on. Enjoy your evening or day wherever you are. Hey, listen, it might be NFP week, but it's a damn good long, right? What time do you go live for London? Hey, Carolina. I go live at 2 a.m. Eastern for London. Yes. Will you be there? Every day for almost now 5 months, 4.5 months, almost 5 months, every day. Fisheries? Oh, I never heard of it. Okay. Anyway, we are going into this one. Oh, what a move! What a move! Just amazing. Also called Fisher Transform. We'll try. Oh, are you? Yeah, it has to match with your life and day, if your routine, right? I understand if you don't live in the UK or in the Europe or African continent, it can be difficult. But yeah, London is very nice for information. But I will see if I can make a my pre-market prep will involve London levels and things that I look at that makes things easier to prepare for the New York session. But anyway, okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your evening and day, and always fun to hang out with you guys. And Carolina, maybe I see you in London, or I see you back in New York. Ciao, ciao, guys.